Hey everybody, this is Joseph Hasek, and welcome to Crunching the Numbers here on the Fired Up Network with Norm Rumack and Angie. Week 17 of the National Football League, and we got a doozy of matchups here. Let's begin 1 p.m. I'll begin this time with Ange. Ange, how you doing? How was Christmas? Yeah, great. All right, it's Sunday. It's football. It's Week 17. It's the penultimate week of the National Football League. It's the week before the Buffalo Bills will close out their stadium, but we're going to start off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And a shout out to Norm's good friend, my good friend, Steve Carney, who's not coming on here to do shows with Norm anymore. He doesn't want to do shows with Norm anymore. I don't know. We're going to try to get him on for 2026. But Tampa into Miami. Tampa favored by 5.5. It's a must win for the Buccaneers. What do you say, Ange?
I'm going to choose Miami on this one. I mean, I think, the Buccaneers are going to come in hot, but I'm going with Miami.
You're wrong again. Norm?
Tampa Bay by 10.
See? Norm's right. All right. Because you're right, let's see if you get the next game right. This is a doozy for me. The New England Patriots invade Meadowlands Stadium to take on the New York Jets. 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 New England favored by 13.5 points. Norm?
I'll take New England by 14.
You're an idiot. All right. Ange, go ahead.
He said the Patriots. I'm going to go with the Jets. I'm going to go with the Jets.
Go ahead. So she's picking the Jets. All right, Norm, getting back to you. 1 p.m. Pittsburgh into Cleveland. Pittsburgh favored by 3.
Pittsburgh by 14.
Yeah. All right, what do you see, Ange?
Ooh, that's a pretty big number, Norm. That's a. I'm going to say Cleveland.
All right, Ange, you'll start us off with this one. Arizona into Cincinnati. Cincinnati favored by 7.
Ooh, okay. You know what? I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
She's going with the Norm. More than 3-word answers, please. Arizona, Cincinnati.
I'll pick Cincinnati by a field goal.
I wanted more than 3 words.
Sorry, I'm out of words.
Elaborate on that. Never mind. Next, New Orleans into Tennessee. New Orleans favored by 2.5. Game time 1 o'clock. Let's go with Norm.
Okay, New Orleans by a field goal.
So he's just barely covering. All right, what do you say, Ange?
That's not a big spread, so I'm going to say Tennessee by 3. Tennessee by 3.
This is a good matchup. Norm, wake up. I want you to be fired up. More than 3-word answers. Jacksonville into Indianapolis, 1 p.m. Jacksonville favored by 6.5.
Yeah, Jacksonville's been on quite a roll lately. I'll pick Jacksonville by 10.
All right, this is all I want from you. Be more than 3 words. Ange?
I'm going to play devil's advocate as I always do against you guys. I'm going to pick the Colts.
All right, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Back to Norm. A battle of first place teams in the National Football League. Seattle into Carolina. Seattle favored by 7. Game time 1 p.m. Norm, 4-word answers.
4-word answers, eh? Okay, there's 4 words right there.
Yeah.
I'll go with Seattle by a field goal.
Wow, so you're saying they're not going to cover. So what do you say, Ange?
I'm going to pick the Panthers on this one. And I think they are going to, well, we'll see, actually. I don't know.
All right, 4:05, only 2 4:05 games. The Giants into the Raiders. Giants favored by 1.5. Ange?
Let's go with the Raiders.
I agree. Norm?
Yeah.
She agrees too.
What a game. Giants and the Raiders. Oh, boy.
You're going to sleep well tonight.
I'll sleep well when the game is on.
That's what it is.
I'll go with the Giants by a field goal.
Giants by a field goal. All right. Now,
he's all about the field goals, for these games.
Now.
Well, there is a lot of parity in the NFL with the good teams and the bad teams.
Now, nobody talk about this game because it's the game of the day. All right, game of the day. The Philadelphia Eagles, the reigning, defending NFL champions, who are not going to be back-to-back NFL champions. In fact, Norm, listen to this. Book and bank it, anything. Philadelphia and Kansas City will not meet in the Super Bowl this year. I'm telling you, I have a guarantee. They told me I'm guaranteeing Philadelphia, Kansas City not going to the Super Bowl. A lot of teams are picking the Buffalo Bills going to the Super Bowl. Buffalo against LA, Buffalo against Seattle. It doesn't matter. Buffalo's going to go to the Super Bowl. Philadelphia into Buffalo. Buffalo favored by 1.5 points, 425. Now, Buffalo is going to expose Philadelphia for what they do. Saquon Barkley is going to fumble. Jalen Hurts is going to get hurt. Buffalo's defense at home is going to show up. The Buffalo Bills not going to win by 1.5 points. Can't win by 0.5 point. They're going to win by at least, Norm. Wake up. Away 10 points. 10 points. Norm, what are you sending a message to Sean McDermott or what? What are you doing there?
Buffalo by 3.
Well, that covers it too. So both, and now Ange, I gotta say this. You know, the president of the province of Canada, the mayor-elect of North America, soon to run for Mozambique. I can't spell it, but I can run for it. Now, I like Buffalo. Norm picked Buffalo because he knows if he doesn't pick Buffalo, his hair grows longer and everything like that. Ange, Buffalo, and I know you go against us or whatever.
Not this time. Not this time.
Look at that. Look.
And they're going to crush it. They are gonna eat up that over/under spread. They are going to crush it.
All right, Norm. But by the way, February 8th, my birthday, the Super Bowl or whatever. I have a decision to make. Do I take Ange or do I take you to the Super Bowl? Make your biggest announcement here, or tell me why I should take you to the Super Bowl. In Santa Clara, California, the home of the San Francisco 49ers. And like my good friend Chris Berman used to say back in the 90s, the Super Bowl is going to be the Buffalo Bills and San Francisco 49ers. That can happen. That can happen this year. Boy, it's going to be a doozy when I celebrate the Super Bowl. But Norm, do you want to go to the Super Bowl?
No, it's okay. You take Ange.
But why don't you want to go to the Super Bowl with me?
I'd rather watch it on TV.
Yeah, but I got a 75-inch now. How big's yours?
It's about a foot.
All right, enough. Stop talking about your private parts, all right? All right. Ange, would you like to go to the Super Bowl?
I would love to go to the Super Bowl.
All right,
and I will be decked out in Bills gear. 100%. Let's go.
Continue doing the great job you're doing for Fired Up Network. Take the $5 that I gave to Norm every week, take it to you, and then maybe if I'm not sugared up because it's my birthday and all that, maybe I'll consider that. All right, so both of us or all three of us are picking Buffalo. Let's get to the Sunday night or the last game, and it's a good one. Ange, I'll start with you. Chicago Bears into San Fran, 8:20 p.m. 3-point favorites, the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, man. I know. That's going to be a really good matchup, too. I'm going to choose the Bears by 6.
The Bears going to beat San Fran in San Fran?
Yeah.
Norm, I want to hear your opinion.
Yeah, I like the Niners by 3.
I knew it. All right. Every game he picks everybody by 3. Everybody by 3. Because
or a field goal. 3 or a field goal. That's his goal too today.
Yeah, because he knows
right.
somebody in the Greek community is listening to this and picking, and by 3 it's a point spread and all that. So
I'm curious if there is anybody that actually takes their Pro Line tickets after we have these.
I'm not going to say we'll tell you off air, but Norman knows a guy who constantly bets big, and he gives his picks out there. And what is he? 50%. He used to be 80%. Now he's without Norm. He's down to 50 or 40%. But he has great hair.
You got to watch to win. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, he's got great hair, right, Norm?
I guess so.
All right, Norm, tell us how to get more than 4 words. How to get a hold of you on social media wise, and if you want to give your number out, Ange will get some lady to accompany you for New Year's Eve.
Right. Find me on the Fired Up Network with Joseph Pasek and with Angie and with some other great guests right here several times a week on many major social media platforms, including Roku. And we talk all sports, you name it, whatever sports you're watching, we talk about. So check it out right here on the Fired Up Network.
All right. Thanks a lot, Norm. Ange, before we go here, I'm going to ask you the question that I asked Norm. What do you want to accomplish in 2026?
A lot. I want to just overall be a better person, be a little more calm.
Be nicer to Norm.
She's already nice to me.
I'm always nice to Norm.
Look, he gives 4-word answers for that one.
There you go. See, there you go. I can pull it out of him. No, but just be a better person, be a little more calm, focus on me, be a little selfish in 2026. And I think that's totally okay.
All right. Well, hopefully, 2026, everybody's dreams come through, especially mine, to give Norm a little bit more shekels and all that. So hopefully you have a great Sunday, and we'll be back here for Monday Night Football preview. Thanks a lot, guys and ladies.
Thank you.